Libras, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates, or you know it will in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and also please know I will never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp. That's not me doing that, so block, report or ignore, but just know it's not me. Let's get on with this reading. What is happening for you beautiful Libras this week? What is happening? Eight of Pentacles trying to fly out, but not. Oh, Queen of Swords. It's like a happy surprise. Queen of Swords isn't usually a happy surprise, but I think someone's going to be happily surprised by your intellect, by your like charisma or your wit. These cards are being kind of funny. So yeah, Queen of Swords can be very funny. So someone's going to be happily surprised by your humour, or you being able to find ways to laugh in serious situations. Temperance card came out also after the Queen of Swords, but I didn't say anything. What else is going on this week? You had the Hermit. Lots of cards flipping, but nothing flying. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. 3 majors out of 4. Okay, exciting. So firstly, I'll talk you through these cards and then I'll clarify and get more out of them. Queen of Swords, like I said, humorous, funny, witty, sharp. Anyone that isn't used to this Queen of Swords energy could be offended. They could take it personal if they've never been around a Queen of Swords. If that makes sense, because they'd be like, oh, this person's being a bit weird with me. This person's being a bit funny. And it's like, no, this person is a bit funny. They're not being funny to you. They're just being funny in general. They are funny. It's not personal. There's something where you're very sharp-tongued or very humorous. You might offend someone, but just know it's not. It's their decision or it's their outlook on life that just decides in any way someone treats them. They take it personal. They think it's like something they've done wrong, or they think it's because they're not like... Yeah, there's something where they're taking it personal, but you're like, it's not personal. Watch how I speak to this person and this person. It's exactly the same way. Chill out. I don't know why. There's something where you are kind of really blunt and funny and honest and brutal. Brutal, again, to those that aren't used to you. Temperance right next to this. You might be guided to find a bit more balance in this, if this isn't like you. If you're watching this and nothing I said described you, it seems like you're coming into contact with Queen of Swords this week. You're coming into contact with someone that is very blunt, very honest, very witty, very funny, very quick, very sharp, and so I guess you're being guided to not take it personal, to know that this isn't anything about you. It's saying a lot about just them. That's how they treat people. It's how they get through life, or how they handle challenges is to make light or make fun and to laugh. And so yeah, I think a lot of you, this is your energy though. Temperance right next to this, harmony, tempering, coming into balance, healing. I kind of get this weird energy of something about an angel around you. This Queen of Swords energy, it's like an angel is watching over you. Really, I don't know if this is someone you've lost or if it's just going to feel like, really specific. Some of you, it's actually coming up to like an anniversary of losing someone, or it's a special birthday, or it's a special date, and so you feel closer to someone you've lost. Anyways, there's an angel watching over that is seeing you being a bit like sharp with people, but they're kind of encouraging it. This could be your normal nature, but you only use it around your family, and so you're starting to be more yourself around strangers or work colleagues, people in general. You're starting to show a more honest side of yourself to more than just your close circle. And there's like an angel you can feel someone with you. Your energy could be very similar to someone you've lost, if that makes sense. So even if it was a best friend or something, it's probably why, because you know when you spend a little time with someone and you become very much like them. So there's something where maybe it's just a sense of humour that you shared with someone, and you only share this side of yourself with those closest to you, but you're starting to do it more out in the world. Or if you're a comedian, you're doing it online, or like to a group of people. There's something where you're showing your funny side and there's someone watching over you. It's a very specific message. so it won't resonate with everyone, but you could just feel in something you're doing this week, you are definitely being guided to keep on doing it, and you can feel that things are working in your favour, almost like suddenly things start going well for you. I just looked at the Wheel of Fortune. Suddenly things start going really well and you get lucky. Coincidence, I don't know why I said it funny. You get lucky coincidences happening in your life this week where you're going to be convinced, oh, the universe is definitely telling me to carry on with this side of myself, carry on being honest, carry on being sharp-tongued, carry on being witty. It's very like, how do I put it? I'm getting energy of like Hamish from the Hunger Games, Hamish Abernathy, so it could be like sarcastic or, you know, just saying what no one else in the room is saying because he's not really bothered. And like, I don't know how to put it. But then you also have the Hermit, which is also making me think you are like, you've discovered yourself you've gone within. The Hermit is all about healing and going within to kind of discover yourself and discover what makes you tick and discover what your purpose is or what you want to do here, what you want to heal, what you want to work on, what you want to bring into the world. A lot of you have discovered yourself and learned a lot about yourself but been quite isolated for a while, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune next to it of that changing. You've done the inner work, you've done the inner healing, and now there's a cycle or a series of events that's going to happen because the universe doesn't want you to be alone anymore, or the universe doesn't want you to be isolated or hiding out. It's like the universe is like, yep, you're ready, go. I don't know why it's coming through. You're ready, just go. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. You have the Five of Cups. Oh, I feel bad. Who is this? Like, you've hurt someone's feelings, but you haven't meant to. You're just being your normal sarcastic self, and friends and family don't take it personally. And this isn't me saying it's okay to be rude or harsh, but it's not you being rude or harsh. It's you trying to make fun, like make someone laugh, and then you accidentally say maybe someone's insecurity or something because you have Temperance right next to it. So it could just be a lesson to know that like not everyone is going to respond or love you. Those that love you, and those that don't love you, you can't really do much about it. Like, there's something where someone might take something the wrong way, you make a joke about something and they say, that is my biggest insecurity. That's my biggest insecurity to keep me up at night. You know what I mean? Like, there's something that there's someone that's upset over your sharp tongue, okay? There's something, and again, not sharp tongue necessarily, your humour. Something you are just loosely trying to make someone laugh, lightheartedly, haha, love your haircut. I don't know, like, and maybe it's like they've just walked out of the wind, and so they're a bit windswept, and you go, huh, nice hair, and they just go, like, I don't know what that would be about. It's just like, without even thinking, you say something. This person isn't having a good day. Maybe they're just not having a good day, so you're being guided to just see this coming beforehand and not... My words aren't working in this video. Only this video, they were working a second ago. Yeah, just know, again, maybe some of you, your words, you're going to be like, oh, I didn't, whoops, did I say that out loud? Sorry. Clarify the Temperance card for Libra. You have the Three of Wands, which is expecting or seeing something coming in. You see something from a mile away. This is like a ship coming in. You're the one that booked the ship to come in. You're the one that's been waiting. Temperance is like, some of you are being told to, or guided to, just hold your horses or hold back or really like temper yourself. Something you've been expecting, you're right to expect it, but you may be a little bit impatient. This whole reading, I'm speaking like I'm drunk. I keep randomly going and so I just feel as if, I promise I'm not drunk. Contrary to popular belief, I promise I'm not. There is something though where you're being guided to chill out, take a break. What you've been expecting is coming in. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit card. Nope. Nope. You have the High Priestess. your intuition. So the Hermit card is a spiritual awakening sometimes, like going within to seek something bigger than yourself. And the High Priestess is very intuitive. And I feel as if some of you going into meditation, you're going to have some real big psychic downloads about, I'm actually getting about a person in your life. This could be a romantic partner or someone you feel is coming towards you or something like that. It kind of feels very much tied in for some reason with your love life, and I don't know why, because there's nothing about your love life really here. Anyways, there's something where you're psychically maybe feeling something is off with your partner and you've tried to communicate or whatever it may be, and it's actually going to be you going inward and asking yourself some questions where you may get some download or some epiphany out of nowhere. Oh, everything just clicked. Everything just made sense. I understand now. I understand. So something going on with them might have actually been something going on with you that you thought was going on with them, but it was just a projection that you didn't realize was happening, or vice versa. And like they could have been telling you you were doing something wrong, constantly upsetting you, constantly trying to cause arguments, and you going within, you meditating, you finding your peace, you're going to realize, oh, this is this person being quite angry or argumentative with themselves and constantly finding problems with themselves. They're kind of projecting that onto you in some way. Something isn't about you, something is about them, but also something is about you. Like there's something, you're going inward, you're very self-aware, and you're seeing something, a pattern, or you're seeing, or like there's something you're figuring out basically, but it's not through communication with another person, it's through communication with like another, like a higher being or a spirit guide maybe. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. You have Two of Swords, so that's really nice because Two of Swords is overthinking, so Wheel of Fortune is a complete 180. So you're going from, and it's also good luck, good fortune, things working in your favour. So something's turning around from you constantly overthinking, being stuck and trapped in your head, questioning the truth. You're seeing things for what they are, black and white in the moment, and trusting that that version of you saw it correctly, because the Two of Swords is over-analysing. One sword, Ace of Swords, is all about clarity and truth. So to have two swords is to have two different clarities, two different truths, where you've looked at something for too long and you've seen the other side of it. And you've started to second guess your first opinion. You started to second guess that very clear opinion you had about a situation, about an event. You had a feeling, you had a knowing, you had a fact. But you've overthought that fact. And so there's something changing now where you're going to stop doing this and you're going to start actually going, yep, like, I've decided this about it, so I know that's the truth. Because if I now start to rethink and remember a situation looking back, firstly, it happened 2 months ago, so I've lost a lot of details, and also it's happened 2 months ago, so I've had time for my mind to exaggerate certain parts of it. So there's something where you're actually trusting the initial thought, the initial perception, the initial reaction or knowing you had to a situation is how you're moving through your life from now on. You're really trusting how you saw something rather than overthinking. I think a lot of you have overthought so many different areas of your life, so many different things constantly. So it's really nice that you're having this shake up now and doing the complete opposite and just moving through the world and trusting yourself to not need to overthink, overanalyze, or worry about situations, because you can handle them. You handled them at the time, and you don't need to question whether you did something. Should you have handled it differently? Should you have done this, and this? Because you can't change it. There's just like, I love this energy because it's just, you're not letting go. You're not letting go. Interesting, but you're not letting go maybe of your original perception. You're not like, what's the word? You're not abandoning your original thoughts and feelings about people, situations, opportunities that enter your life. You're not going to abandon the original opinion you had. I think you're open-minded, but you're not going to abandon, oh, I thought that was the truth, but I second guessed it. Does that make sense? It's almost like if you were told, like, pick a hand, and one hand has $100, one hand has nothing, and you originally go, oh, I want to pick that one. Oh, but I'm usually wrong, so I'll pick the other one, and it ends up being the one you originally wanted. Like, there's something now where your life in general is working out a lot better and in your favor because you're not you're not second guessing or abandoning your original feelings and intuition. And the moon is in this card, intuition. And the High Priestess, intuition. You're not going to abandon your intuition anymore, and so your intuition is guiding you out of overthinking. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Soul Tarot Tuesdays.